back in January of 2019 when Tfue was gaining 170 million views per month on YouTube alone and 14 million viewers on Twitch, to then earning a staggering $750,000 from one Fortnite tournament. His demise seemed like an impossibility. However, the past 3 years have been somewhat of a humbling experience for the since face of Fortnite, forcing him to deal with the fact that nothing lasts forever. His YouTube viewership has dropped 98% from 2019 to 2022, now averaging around 2 million views per month. His Twitch viewership has dropped by a staggering 79% from 60,000 average viewers, all the way down to a demoralising 12,000. Tfue would begin his internet journey all the way back in 2007, where him and his brother would create a prank and vlogging channel by the name of Juke Squad. They would post their first video on the 16th of May 2007, in which we would see a young Tfue and his brother playing with a tennis ball in their old family home. This wholesome content would carry on as we saw both brothers doing what any other kid would do living in Florida, enjoying the beach and most notably skimboarding, in which sourced the majority of Juke Squad's initial content. It was around this time where we saw Tfue first playing video games on an old PlayStation in his bedroom. Tfue started playing games such as RuneScape as well as most of the Call of Duty franchise in the early 2010s. This is where we saw the birth of his current Twitch channel and the creation of his YouTube channel on the 22nd of May 2014. His first videos mainly consisted of Destiny speedrunning and various other FPS games.
Fucking dead, switching subclass, I'll be fine though. I think we'll live.
– 2016 marked the year where the Battle Royale genre started to ignite, with games such as H1Z1 and PUBG hitting mainstream. This was the perfect time for Tfue to jump on the trend.
And here he is. Read him like a fucking book, boys.
There's still people on the rooftops. I'm gonna go up and fucking beam these guys with the mini.
This is where we saw Tfue face another up-and-coming H1Z1 player known as Ninja's Hyper, in where Tfue would defeat Ninja in a close battle, cementing the birth of the rivalry that would impact both players in ways neither could ever imagine.
Oh, he's doing the fucking dude. That is literally, dude, the definition of a nerdy play, man.
With Fortnite releasing in mid-2017, it did not take long for streamers and YouTubers to realise this game would be the next big thing, with some of the early players being TSM Myth and Ninja, both players dominating the competitive scene and being regarded the best of the best. In came 2018, where Tfue would drop PUBG to fully focus on Fortnite, with his first Fortnite video being a 29 kill solo squad. This was around the time where FaZe started to pick up Tfue, with FaZe Banks shouting his stream out on Twitter, indicating clear interest in Tfue.
When I met him, I got into a random game with him, noticed very quickly that he was incredibly good at the video game that we were playing, which was Fortnite. Watched his Twitch after that session to see if that was just a fluke, you know, like good game he had. it wasn't. I noticed and was very surprised at the fact that he had about 100 subs. I think I tweeted out his stream during that time. And guys, a year ago, I was in my prime. I was maxed out. I was doing great. I was getting 5, 6, 7 million views a video. You know what I'm saying? I tweeted out his stream, got him up to whatever, blasted his stream. I obviously expressed serious interest in the kid.
Tfue was in luck. Another popular player going by the alias of 72 Hours had just left FaZe, leaving a gap in the team, which further pushed Banks into initiating potentially having Tfue join the team.
And I would watch his stream and I would study how he played, and I would watch Ninja and Myth, who were the two definitive 1 and 2s at the time on Twitch. They were the biggest by far. They were looked at as two of the best players on all these power rankings. All these channels were making Ninja was number 1, Ninja was number 1, Myth was number 2, Myth was number 2. And to be honest with you, no offense to my boys Ninja and Myth, but I just thought Tfue was better. I thought he was a better player, and to be honest, me personally, I enjoyed watching his stream more. And I put 2 and 2 together and I said, well, if this kid's better and I can enjoy watching him, I've consumed so much gaming content at this point I could throw up. If I can sit there and watch his stream at night before I go to bed and actually truly enjoy it, then a lot of other people probably could too. So quickly in my head, I tried to figure out ways to bring him into the team, and luckily for me, and I say luckily for me because I was stoked. 72 Hours had left our pro team, left Cloak, Space Lion, Jailmock. He left and everyone was freaking out. Cloak was bummed out, everyone was stressed out, and I was stoked. I was happy because that's where I saw my in with this kid. That's where I decided to try to work him into the whole FaZe system.
With all things looking up for Tfue, FaZe would eventually offer him a contract in April of 2018.
Rice came in and worked out, guys. What can we do? You're kind of flexible. Yo, Cloak, you got anyone in mind?
I actually think I might have give me a second.
Yeah, dude, I just gave him a call. I don't know what he's doing. He didn't answer, unfortunately.
It only took 1 month for Tfue to start reaping the rewards for joining FaZe, as just in April alone, his YouTube viewership increased 1,300% from 2.1 million in March to a staggering 28.4 million in April. But with all good comes bad, with his Twitch average viewership increasing 4,000%, something potentially detrimental was just about to happen. Twitch banned him for 30 days for allegedly using a racial slur in a recent stream. In response, Tfue would make a video including his point of view of the events that had just transpired.
Which, if you know me, obviously isn't the case, but those of you that, you know, think that I could possibly be racist of any sort of way, you know, I'm here to clean it up and clarify what actually happened. I was streaming live on Twitch, playing some Fortnite, and I was in Tilted Towers, and I was fighting a player that appeared to be wearing a dark skin, and he was starting to run from me in a fight, and I said, "Where is this coon?" I didn't mean it in a racial way at all. People think that the player that I was playing verse was a black character. It was actually a Twitch Prime skin that kind of resembles a raccoon.
With him now being banned from Twitch, he was given only one choice, and that was to focus on YouTube, where he would upload every day that month, gaining him another 29 million views. The months that followed were exponential to his growth, gaining him another 547 million channel views in just 6 months, as well as averaging 50,000 concurrent viewers on Twitch. And it wasn't just his social media that was doing well. He had just won $650,000 from one of Fortnite's first LAN events, Fall Skirmish, that was hosted at TwitchCon 2018. The current hype around Tfue seemed to be at full speed, but the events I'm about to tell you about would cause the hype train to come to an agonising, grinding halt. On the 20th of May 2019, Tfue would launch a lawsuit directed at FaZe Clan, claiming that the current contract he was under was taking 80% of all revenue he made. Tfue would also make claims accusing key members of FaZe Clan for encouraging him to drink underage.
Drum Alert Nation, I'm your host, Killer Keemstar. Let's get right into the news! Tfue is suing FaZe Clan. It just broke today. This is unbelievable. The Hollywood Reporter is reporting that esports pro sues gaming organization FaZe Clan over oppressive contract. Unbelievable. The article goes on to say this. Tfue says he's missing out on opportunities because FaZe Clan's unlawful activity in connection with a deal signed on April 2018. And he only gets to keep 20% of the revenue he makes from brand videos that were published on Twitch, YouTube, or any other social media, and only half of his revenue from touring appearances. Unbelievable. FaZe Clan was taking 80% of Tfue's money? Tfue makes millions. Then the article also goes on to say that Tfue says FaZe Clan pressured him to live in one of its homes in the Hollywood Hills with other young YouTubers, where he says he was given alcohol before turning 21 and encouraged to illegally gamble.
This will come to a shock to FaZe Clan's owner, FaZe Banks, who was the guy who originally got Tfue onto the team and who battled so hard to make Tfue who he is today. Banks would make a heart-filled response to the lawsuit just a day after the news broke.
And I don't feel horrible because of something I did. I feel horrible because I feel wronged, honestly. I want you guys to feel me on this, like really feel me on this, because it's tough, man. Like, it's tough. I'm struggling with this right now. It's bothering me to my fucking core, Man, everything, dude, everything. All the scandals you've been a part of with the getting banned on Twitter, I was there for all of it. I helped you figure all of it out by your side, homie, by your side. Everything down to your thumbnails and titles. There's a long, long, long list of a DM chat between me, his thumbnail guy, his editor, and Tfue. And in the early stages of Tfue, his thumbnails were trash. He didn't know how to title a YouTube video to save his fucking life. But I sat there every single day and helped him on every single one. Now he knows what he's doing, and that's great. But even, what's a good example? Fuck, off the top of my head. The Ninja thumbnail. The classic world famous Ninja thumbnail where Tfue's knocking out Ninja. I created that thumbnail, and I can prove it. I sat on fucking Snapchat with my finger to draw and show how I thought this shit should look. I came up with the idea, the concept. I knew it would bang. His title guy came in and said, the Ninja versus Tfue thing's getting old. I said, are you out of your fucking mind? We're putting Ninja's name in the title, it's no question. The video's gotten so many views and it's been a meme, and Ninja copied it and he used it again. And you wanna know how much money I made on that video? Zero. Nothing. Absolutely nothing. You wanna know how much money FaZe Clan made on the video? Nothing. You wanna know what I have gained from Tfue? Because this is another thing. I collect $0 from FaZe Clan. I collect no salary so that we can pay for these houses. That's a fun fact that none of you guys fucking know about. My company FaZe pays for both of our houses. I collect $0 because of it. And why? Because I love these houses. Because so many people's lives have changed. Since the Nelk boys have gotten here, they've been working their balls off. They've been going up. This changed Rice's life, Alyssa's life, everybody in the FaZe house's life. And that's what I love more than anything. I love to really take somebody, because I was a kid who played video games, who was lost. I didn't know what I wanted to do. And this logo, FaZe Clan, this shit saved my fucking life and changed my whole world. And I know what it meant to me, and I want to apply that to as many people as possible, people who deserve it. And Tfue, you did deserve it, but I did not deserve this, homie. I did not deserve this. Not even a fucking little bit.
People felt bad for FaZe Banks and seemed to take his side, but this would all alternate when Tfue would release a video pleading with FaZe Clan to release the contract and show the world the issue at hand.
Say, this is fucked, this is not right, this is not cool. This is fucking bullshit. This is fucking bullshit. And if only you guys could see what is in this contract. I can't disclose what is within this contract, but FaZe Clan, please release the contract for the public to see. Fuck, let me show the public. Just give me permission to show these people the truth that is within this contract. That's all I really have to say. Show the fucking contract, FaZe. Release the fucking contract.
While all the drama with FaZe was going on, the Fortnite World Cup had just begun, forcing Tfue to focus more time on qualifying for the tournament. Though despite the current situation he was in, Tfue managed to secure first place in qualifying, nailing him $5,000 and a trip to New York where the final was hosted.
You qualified before you were a barcode in solos, right? Yep. No barcodes have qualified.
The recent success gave Tfue a sense of confidence, leading into the biggest esports tournament of all time, of which Tfue was one of the favourites to win.
Jacked individuals in the room, but I think I can still take all three of you at the same time.
Wow.
But I don't want to flex too hard. I had to put my leopard print vest on and get my ass out here.
On the 28th of July 2019, Tfue would place 59th in the World Cup solo bracket, a huge shock for players and fans. He would post a video titled, "How I Lost $3 Million, affirming how his expectations for himself had been let down. This is what spelled the demise for Tfue. After all the hype around the Fortnite World Cup, the game started to fall in popularity. This led to a fall in viewership for Tfue, paired with him starting to fall out of love with the game, as well as the FaZe Clan lawsuit still going on. This affirmed a decline in Tfue's quality of streams and performance in-game. Tfue seemed to be on his knees. His hate for Fortnite was evident to see, but there was one potential inkling that could change everything: the release of Fortnite Chapter 2 Season 1. The new chapter was a chance for Fortnite to return to its heyday. The season started well, but Tfue's viewership was at an all-time low, and the hype died down rapidly. Tfue expressed his hatred for the game, even with the new chapter.
This game sucks, dude. It sucks so much fucking dick. I thought I was gonna have fun getting on the game, man. I had fun yesterday playing. Just get on and it's just fucking horrible. Like, I'm just not having fun at all. Like, I don't even want to finish my games out. Like, it's so fucking boring to play. This game is so bad. It's so fucking bad and it's so easy to fix, which is the most frustrating part. It would be so easy to make this game enjoyable, and they just don't do it. Like, I don't get it.
It was around this time where Warzone started gaining in popularity. Streamers such as Nick Merckx and Symphony would decide to permanently move to Warzone. Tfue saw this as an opportunity to jump ship on the 16th of June 2020.
I downed the guy on the silo. I think it was a brownie.
Is he on it?
He was on the silo. The next one.
Moving up our third class.
All was well and good throughout 2020 to 2022. The transition seemed to have gone smoothly, but when a gaming streamer who is known for a certain game and then that game dies, the creator's channel often dies with it. This is something that resonates with Tfue, and it was about to happen for the second time, and this time there will be no other ship to jump to. With Warzone's cheater issues, this spelt the downfall for Warzone. He had no other choice than to go back to Fortnite. He posted his first video back, titled "I'm coming back to Fortnite," on the 4th of April 2022.
Fortnite squad, baby, we're back. Dude, Fortnite boys, let's get it, baby. Yeah.
Fortnite, fun.
I think I'm level 100.
Look at this guy using his default skin, bro. Oh,
it's not default, it's the commando. Do you even play Fortnite?
I have auto sprint on. What is that? New sprint. Do I jump up here? I don't have that bound.
Ever since this video was posted, his monthly viewership has been in a steady decline, as well as his Twitch now averaging 10,000 viewers per stream. Comparing this to 3 years before when he was averaging 58,000. It's a clear fall from grace, and the lesson we can all learn is that building your entire channel around one game can cause severe consequences if that game in which was built upon crumbles.